Dylan, listen, can you say from my heart to yours like you're using your hands and from my heart to yours like you're giving me your heart? Can you do that?
Okay.
Show me.
To my heart, to yours. Like that.
And when I asked him to say, can you say from my heart to yours, how would you say that with your hands? That's whenever he said from my heart to yours, and it went straight. His fingers were straight, everything, you know? And had it been an exciting and stimulating moment, it probably would have been more dramatic. You people don't know what you're talking about.
Let me first say this. I blurred her child's face because I'm not going to exploit them. I'm not tagging her. If you know who that is, do not tag her. Do not put her name in the comments. Do not go to her page and harass her. I think she was doing this, and she meant well. I think she's doing this from a good place, and I just want to offer some other perspective. If I find out you're harassing her, you're going to have a problem with me. To that mother, you don't need me to say this, but I'll say it anyway. Your son didn't do anything wrong. Your son is an innocent child who just did what you asked of him, and there's no ill intent behind that. He doesn't understand what that means. Those kinds of things like hand gestures or motions that have other meaning. If a little kid scratches their nose, we're not like, oh, you just flipped me off, bro. No, they don't know any better, and without that intention and knowledge behind it, it doesn't mean anything. And if someone made a video calling out your child for doing the salute, I would be going after them. Your son did nothing wrong because he doesn't know better. Your son is not Elon Musk. For those who don't know, they say if you meet a person with autism, you've met one person with autism because no two people are the same. She even says that in her video. And that matters here as well. Your son is not Elon. Elon Musk is a 53-year-old billionaire who has traveled around the world and had media training. He knows what Yahtzees are because they're all over his platform that he owns, Twitter. And he says, I can't do anything about it because free speech. Only he's proven he's real quick to suspend and get rid of accounts that he doesn't like or say things that he doesn't want to hear. And apparently, those aren't deal breakers for him. He's also done My Heart Goes Out to You before, and it looks very different than the move that he did on that stage. Perhaps most damaging is how he's responded to all of this. The Anti-Defamation League was on his side when this first all happened. They were like, we think that was just an accident. It's just kind of a gesture. We don't think he was meaning it. Until they saw how he responded on Twitter, where he made jokes about it, where he referenced multiple leaders that were very prevalent in that party when they did that thing. And now the ADL is like, oh, never mind. Yeah, I guess he is kind of that. Now listen, you as the mother of a neurodivergent child, having a problem with people making comments like, oh, Elon was glitching out, you're right. I agree with you. But you made this video, I feel, not so much in defense of Elon as in defense of your own child. And consider how many I've seen and how many have messaged me, people who have autism, who are offended by what he did. Offended by people going, oh, that's just autism. And them saying, no, 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 no. No, he knows the difference. He absolutely knows the difference. He knows what he is doing. And him using that as a shield is offensive and hurtful to me. Him writing that off and trying to say that what he did is like what your child did is awful. And I hope that you can see that.